Former police officer Raphael Samson Joseph is dead. Joseph, who had been detained at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center since December 2025, was reportedly found unresponsive in his cell on Wednesday morning. The circumstances surrounding his death are now the subject of scrutiny, particularly given court documents filed just days ago detailing what his attorneys described as a severe mental health crisis. Joseph was arrested on December 29, 2025, pursuant to a provisional warrant issued at the request of authorities in the United States, where he was facing extradition proceedings related to alleged drug trafficking offenses. Following his arrest, he was remanded into custody at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center, pending the outcome of those proceedings. His legal team at Quantum Legal, led by C.J. Williams, subsequently mounted several legal challenges, including habeas corpus proceedings, freedom of information requests, and judicial review applications involving the Commissioner of Police, the Attorney General, and the Director of Public Prosecutions. Attorney Williams said the DEA offered a deal in which Joseph was supposed to exchange information on a corrupt member of Parliament and police officers he was investigating during his posting at the Southwestern Division. Williams said the deal was declined. Joseph also sought bail, arguing that there had been significant developments since his detention and raising concerns about the prosecution's case. Attorneys argue there were questions surrounding the evidence, the nature of the alleged conspiracy, and the procedures used during the investigation. Despite those submissions, bail was refused and Joseph remained incarcerated. According to an affidavit filed by attorney Selina Mohammed, relatives contacted the law firm on June 11th expressing alarm over Joseph's mental condition. Mohammed immediately visited the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center. There, prison officers reportedly told her Joseph had spent the previous week shouting and screaming, refusing to comply with instructions, refusing to wear clothing, and refusing to eat. Officers indicated he had become difficult to restrain and escort for legal visits. When Mohammed approached the cell, she said she could hear Joseph shouting. She said he was unable to provide meaningful responses to questions and only nodded when asked whether he wanted to see his wife and mother. The attorney said prison officers informed her that Joseph had been taken to hospital earlier that week and prescribed antidepressant medication. However, she was told the medication had not been administered as yet. She was also informed that although he had been referred to a prison psychologist, he had not yet been seen by one. Based on her observations and information provided by prison officials, Mohammed concluded there had been a significant deterioration in his mental health and that he urgently required psychological and psychiatric assessment and treatment. Court documents reveal that on June 14th, attorneys wrote directly to the court outlining his condition and requesting urgent intervention. They detail the behavior observed at the prison, the reports from correctional officers, and their belief that immediate psychiatric evaluation was necessary. According to the filing, no response was received. The following day, June 15th, an application for an expedited hearing was formally filed before the court. In response, court officials advised that Acting Magistrate Brian Debadine was out of the jurisdiction on leave. The filing says that another magistrate declined to hear the application and that the urgency on the matter would be brought to the attention of the acting chief magistrate upon his return. Less than 2 days later, Joseph was dead. Urvashi Tamari Rupnarayan, TV6 News.